Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney for the Nintendo DS. Well, without further ado, let's get started with the final case of this game. As I said, I will be doing Rise from the Ashes during the last month before doing Apollo Justice. So don't worry, I'll let y'all know when it'll be up. But anyways, like I said, I'm only playing this the way it was released for the Game Boy Advance in Japan. So consider this one to be the final case of the game. So, welcome to the last case. Turnabout Goodbyes. Let's get started. It's been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You suffered? And now, the perfect opportunity presents itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Wow, a spooky scenario, don't you think? Okay, yeah, I'm having some coffee. So we're back at the Wright & Co. law offices. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for the rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie's proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Excuse me. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low. Oh my goodness. The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, ESP is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecution attorney, known for his skills and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Alright, so here we go. Let's move towards the scene of the crime. Or should we go to the detention center first? Yeah, let's talk to Edgeworth first. Excuse me. Alright, so let's speak with Edgeworth. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. I could have sworn I saw like a little shadow of Edgeworth before it pops out, or maybe it was all my imagination. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. Oh, come on, man. I hope you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. Hey, I didn't want to see you either. Believe me. Alright, so let's speak with Edgeworth on what the heck happened. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! We're going to help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. Whoever said it was luck. It's called evidence. And the right motives and all that. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, Wright. Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? Alright, Gourd Lake. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way the lake is a long way away from your offices and the court. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Well, apparently there's nothing we can do now. But I guess we can present our attorney's badge. Because remember, Phoenix is a lawyer. I'm gonna help you whether you like it or not. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, They were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of them, their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Let's see if there's any other option. Yep. Did you do it? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, did he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Alright, so Edgeworth's gone, so let's head towards Gourd Lake. And let's see what evidence we can find. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Miles Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. I mean, just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Eek. Hey, you're that hairy guy. Harry Butts. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. I had to lower the volume a bit. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Wow. Alright, so let's talk to Gumshoe and let's hear what he knows. Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did he get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? Yeah, let's hear about this witness anyways. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Have y'all ever seen the live-action Phoenix Wright movie? I mean, I know it's a Japanese movie, but see it with English subtitles. And honestly, it's a pretty good movie. I recommend it. Though the hairstyles, yeah, they did their best to recreate the hairstyles, especially for Phoenix. Because I don't know, either it's a head cap or something, but they or I don't know, they put so much gel on the hair or something. I don't know, but it's a pretty good movie. It's basically this entire case. Yeah, they used this entire case along with bits and pieces from previous cases that we went through. But mainly, this is the main case that they use for the live-action movie, and it's pretty good. I recommend it. All right, so let's talk about Edgeworth. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Alright, defense request. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defend him and lost, your reputation be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after the Steel Samurai case. He kept saying, right, over and over. In the anime, he said something different. Watch it, and you'll see. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir? What? Find something? No, sir. Not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? The autopsy report? Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, Detective? Probably not, pal. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. And he gave us directions to the police station. Yeah, this is the first time we ever gone to the police station, because the detention center is mostly within the courts. So, yeah, we've never been into to the actual precinct before. As of this game. Oh hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now, let's get investigating. Alright, so we're done. So we're done here. So now we're gonna head towards, to the public beach. Here we go. And here's the criminal, affairs department, which is the police station. So let's go to Gourd Lake Public Beach. And here's where we're gonna meet an old friend. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake? Yup. I'm not sure it, warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know, whatever. Nope. Alright. Let's see. Let's examine that little object that's here on the bench. Let's switch this. Right here. And then I'm gonna examine. Huh? Someone left one of those poppers here. You know, you pull the string and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey Nick, it might be a clue. Let's take it. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop it, right? Wasn't that obvious? A popper. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's take it. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd it go? I already put it in my pocket. Alright, so we have our popper. Though I don't know why it shows both poppers. Even though we only took one. It's weird. Very, very weird. Alright, so let's head towards another area of the park. The Gourd Lake Woods. And whoa, what do we have here? A camera with a long microphone. Alright, so we're at the Gourd Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. It's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go to talk to them. Alright, so before we do anything, let's do a little examining. Alright, so let's take a look at this camera here. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh? Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well then, I know. The party popper. Oop. Yep, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you get your hands off of that. Meet Lotta Hart. She's a freelance journalist or a photographer, always wanting a good scoop. In the Japanese version of the anime, she talks. Well, I'm not really sure. I think she's supposed to talk like the equivalent of Goku. At least that's what I'm aware of. I'm not sure, but But yeah, in the American version, yeah, be prepared for a southern talk. Hey, you! Get your hands off of that. Eek. What in Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Yes, that's exactly how she talks, even in the English dub anime. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking to set up a party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just cause you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk with the exaggerated drawl, or why they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Nick, help. And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends. Just figure what y'all gonna say and say it for bejesus's whatever that says sake. Gosh, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than these stutter all day. That's kind of rude. Oh boy, I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Alright. So yeah, this is Lotta Hart. Do y'all get it? So, let's speak to her. By presenting the attorney's badge. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. But what? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have you know I'm a fighter and I'll wrestle meaner looking things in you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Well, why don't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead and ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Now, what does that little piece of dialogue remind me of? Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture and gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk yank for y'all if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Alright, so yeah, as I said, this is Lotta Hart. Alright, so let's ask her what happened. Oh yeah? When was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late. Oh, sorry. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so. Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. Alright, let's ask about her. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at University. Country U. So I hear. So, when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? Alright, so let's ask her about the camera. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Soligen? I apologize if I mispronounced that. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? It started moving all by itself when I fired on my party popper. Oh, that triggers the shutter when it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat. And we have our first piece of evidence. The camera. Alright. Alright, so... oops. My bad. Let's think that I can skip all this in a heartbeat just by holding whatever button. Alright, so let's present the camera and get more information on it. Lotta? Yeah? So, your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It wouldn't have been a photo taken last night. I checked once to don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Never mind. She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Alright, so we're done here. So there's nothing we can do now but to finally head towards the police station. Gourd Lake entrance. And... here we go. The Criminal Affairs Department. So we can speak with Detective Gumshoe. So yeah, welcome to the police station. Well, the Criminal Affairs Department. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting. For better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Yeah, the way his expression is, it has to be bad news. Let's see who the victim is. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. Okay, so what about the meeting? So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So, they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go to telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Alright, trusting Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We'll see more of that when we head to spin-off territory when the time comes. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn we've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that. So, do you have the autopsy report now? I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. And so we got the autopsy report. Let's take a look-see. Alright, so the time of death was sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause of death, 1 bullet shot to the heart. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. You don't say. Really? Alright, so let's head back towards the woods and talk with Lotta and see if she has the film already completed. Gourd Lake Beach and Gourd Lake Woods. Oh, hey y'all, Lotta. Wait up a sec, we got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey, this is Dan. Take a look. Ooh. Wait. See, he's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes, but you can't really tell who is that shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night. Strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos remind me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? It's like, what? Are you serious? Of course. How did you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? Should we or should we not? Well, basically it would matter because she's still gonna be a witness either way. So I'm just gonna say no. Let's see what she says. I reckon no. What's that? Now, don't y'all think y'all can pull one over on me just because you speak the lingo? I know enough to know that when you see a murder, you best tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta! What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Look, Lotta, don't let I let you scabies in the bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, it's not much we can do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Alright, so we got our photo. Let's do a little checking out. Go to the court record and look at the photo. Taken automatically on December 25th at 12:15 a.m. So yeah, this is Christmas Day. This was taken. Touch to get it. Oops. There we go. So yeah, it looks like someone shooting a pistol. But here's the thing. In the opening scene, Edgeworth held the gun with his right hand. Now, take a look at this photo. The person that was shooting looks like he shot from his left hand. We'll get back to that when we reach the trial next part. Alright, so let's go back. So basically there's nothing we can do, so let's go back to the public beach. And, oh, wait a minute. It looks like the police have given up their questioning. Hey! Oh. It's a pink Santa. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be red, but it looks pink to me. Ah, Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow. Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know? My girl Kiance, or Kiance, I'd rather not say anything about that. My girl Kiance deserves the best. Kiance? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kiance's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought me this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume? She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not my, what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister? No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. Alright. So let's talk with Larry. Let's see if he knows anything. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. You work here. You work here. Have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kiance, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Kiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii. She's in Yeah, I'm trying to get the pronunciation correctly. Uh, pronunciation, not pronunciation. Pronunciation. Hawaii on a pick shoot. A model? I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Alright, samurai dogs. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs. Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look like gourd shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all changed the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Yeah, we'll save Edgeworth for last. What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant mysterious monster. Gordy. Monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Now, what does that little picture remind you of? If you're guessing it's supposed to look like the quote sighting of the Loch Ness Monster, you're correct. Well, minus the people. Nick, a monster. A real monster. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Grow up, Larry. Alright. Now we can talk about Edgeworth. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second, but Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh? Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? Hmm. So yeah, he's not saying anything. Nothing at all. Alright, so let's go back to the Wright and Co. law offices and discuss and have a look-see at the autopsy report. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. This is a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Crossbrick's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. And guess what? That's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, so let me see. Let's move towards Crossbrick's office, law offices. Ahem. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Crossbrick, sir? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Let's present the autopsy report just as an in case. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Oh, did you remember? He was a lawyer, here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Indeed. Oops. Sorry. Presented the wrong things. Let's go back. Let's talk. Alright, let's see. First, let's talk about what happened. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Yeah, I kind of did something way too early. Mr. Crossbrick, whatever happened to that painting? Oh yes, I don't think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's just my desserts. Old bitter desserts. Alright, so let's have him talk about Robert Hammond. So who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond, he was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL-6. Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fay, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. Start spilling the beans. The DL-6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man, but Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Crossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL-6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL-6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. And thus we get, Misty Fey's photo. Alright, that's basically all we can do now. So, it's time to convince Edgeworth to let Phoenix defend him. And to think, we're doing an investigation on Christmas Day. Wow. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Time to shove this in his face! Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made an incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you started on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL-6 incident. Right, DL-6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL-6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I will answer to the best of my abilities. First off, let's present the picture. Edgeworth? Oh, it's the... Yeah, it's the same dialogue. Alright, so let's go back. And we can finally talk to Edgeworth about the DL-6 incident. The DL-6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed. And I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now... this. About to end? The DL-6 incident happened 15 years ago. Yes, I mean, I know I should be saying just DL-6, but I like to say the whole thing. DL-6. The DL-6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a statute of limitations runs out, legally the case can never happen. 3 days from now, DL-6 will be closed. Forever. Alright, the suspect? What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. Alright, let's ask about Edgeworth's father. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. Why? Why do you ask? Alright. Let's go to the to the present option. And let's see. What should I show him? Here we go. What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, right? Oh, here we go. This one, the lake photo. Wrong one. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth? Did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the one. I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. No? So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Bad ending. No, I'm just kidding. Of course we will. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Alright. We got our requests. Edgeworth has now given us his request to defend him. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake! Nick, it's a big one. It's calming down. Phew. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There! He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth a letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Alright. So we got one more thing to do before we end the part, and that is give the letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. What's going on here? Eek. What's wrong, Detective? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. Can't go around covering up evidence. You're trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Alright, so let's present the request. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited until the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go and eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. Alright. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was at school. And then again, I was only in the same class as him for 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Alright, that's it for this part. This was a long investigation and there's a lot more to come. After all, this is the last case of the game, so expect these trials and investigations to last a bit longer. Alright, so tune in next time when we take this to court. We go for the first trial of Turnabout Goodbyes. So, until then everyone, take care and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your family and friends. If you're enjoying my content, consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to click that bell to receive notifications for new videos. Take care and God bless.